It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Welcome to TPC San Antonio. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And this first hole, hard one?
Very hard, 454 yards from the back tee. But the difficulty here, Luke, depends on the wind direction. Where is it blowing? Out of the south, right back into you, it feels like it's 490. If it's downwind out of the north, it feels like it's 360. It's an incredible distance. So all in all, it depends on what the wind is doing. But after you hit your drive, the second shot, it's kind of a half-shaped moon green with very deep bunkers short and one in the back that you absolutely want to stay away from at all costs. A 4 here is always good.
Let's get down to the action. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, hello. Welcome to the course.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
He's currently tied for 8th.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That should find the cut stuff. It's a challenging golf course. Chance for players to play their way into the first major of the year.
Absolutely. And it's a challenging opportunity, but it's an opportunity nonetheless. It's not an easy golf course. In fact, at times, players will walk off the golf course scratching their head and sometimes even going back in the locker room and kind of whimpering and licking their wounds because it can absolutely hammer you. But in saying that, it's tough for everybody. So if you're mentally tough, you can handle it. It's a golf course that doesn't give you very much. You can't expect to hit it bad and get away with it. You've got to go out there and earn every single ounce of it. It is a golf course, though, that if you do conquer it, if you do have success, it gives you a massive, massive boost going into the rest of the season because you know that you can play well at a difficult venue. That's the confidence that'll get you. It's a golf course that when you show up to, Luke, you better know what you're getting yourself into because if you don't, if you go in with high expectations, it's going to knock you down a rung or two.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, this is about 44 feet by my calculations to the cup.
And you've holed it. What a monster. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. An opportunity to make their par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently a couple under for the round.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That should find the fairway. Let's have a look at Kevin Kisner from just a short time ago.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Nicely holed. Sitting at 2 under par, currently tied for 3rd position. That didn't look like their best swing to me. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Time now for the 4th shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Tracking. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Oh, come on, you're better than that. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
This one's first cut, and not too deep into that first cut either. This might not be all that bad.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time to tee off at the 6th. That was wonderfully done. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Go on, get in the hole. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 3 under.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, down here on the 8th hole, this is Billy Horschel.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. Oh, they've holed it. That'll be for birdie. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. Let's get back to it, shall we? The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. That's it. It's okay. Coming off a string of 3 birdies. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 5-iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Oh, so close. And this one will be for bogey. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 11th, guys. This is Billy Horschel's next one.
Oh, almost went in. Handy out of the bunker there. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back nine.
Yeah, good spot, isn't it? I got to say, I'd rather be in the lead or tied for the lead than in the chasing pack. Gives you just a little margin of error should you have one, but I got to say this player is awfully solid. What a gargantuan tee shot.
This one from about 160 yards out. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here at the 11th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm following Kevin Kisner at the moment. He's on number 12.
Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Rich, they say you need to have at least one weapon to be a success on tour, but for me, Kevin Kisner has two. Yes, he's a great player, but my God, he's a feisty competitor.
That, I think, is his greatest asset by a long shot. We got a first taste of it a few years back in the playoff loss at the Players' Championship. And going forward, he is week in and week out a force to be reckoned with. He gets any kind of taste of the lead, sniffs the lead. He's not going anywhere. He wants that bad. And he's not gonna make it easy on you. He's not going to make bogeys. He'll par you to death. He will absolutely make you as uncomfortable as he possibly can. He's not long. He's not tall. He's not intimidating. But I got to say, when you look in his eyes, you know that guy is the real deal.
Leading by a shot after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. That one's heading down Broadway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. We need this one to bounce right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? That hole's done. He's currently sitting in first place. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Oh my. Wow, from the tee no less. That's great stuff. And there's highlights aplenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this.
Oh, a little trickery, no doubt about it. An absolute beauty here.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on the 14th. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Nicely done. Time to see what's happening over at the 15th.
And from 175 yards out.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This one's going to the right.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
3 feet to go here to the hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And after a birdie at the last, they take the on the hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 5-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
getting ready to play their third. And the putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And it's worth taking another look at that one. And now that finds him in first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And Rich, the 16th hole here at TPC San Antonio, a bit of an ode to the 6th at Riviera.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. 16th looks just like 6 at Riviera. Missed that bunker in the center of the green, and you should be okay.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Whew. Let's return to live play now. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And down it goes. Now 2 shots up after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
That's heading into the rough, I think. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, they might not be able to get all of this, but it is sitting up pretty good in the first cut here, guys.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Well, any victory in the Lone Star State is one her joy. Congratulations to our Valero Texas Open winner.
I gotta say, this was a tough, hard-earned victory. The conditions out there this week were brutal all around, and they know it. And I gotta say that I'm a little jealous right now, Luke, because the champion gets a nice pair of boots, and a beautiful, sexy pair of boots they are. A little jealous, but, you know, I got a bunch of pair of my boots too. So.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're around the midway point of the season, Rich. Do you think the player has the FedEx Cup on their mind?
Most definitely. They have to. The FedEx Cup Championship is the beginning of the end, and they want to make sure not only are they that top 125, but they have the opportunity to advance to the 70th and 30th spot. And right now, they're playing well, so it'd be a shock if they didn't make it.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. From around 170 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
And this putt coming up for his par. That's frustrating. And this one is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Going with the 5-iron here. As Tiger would say, bite. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Pretty good shot there.
And he needs this to save par. A good stroke. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago. Billy Horschel's playing some beautiful golf.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up in the first cut. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. That's some good golf right there. This one's for birdie. Okay, steady now. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Sitting at 1 over for the day. You've arrived at a par 4. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time to step into the bunker now. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. That was a gallant attempt. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Sitting at +1.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
I am on the 6th hole now, guys. This is Kevin Kisner.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 7 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
And that puddle drop. Well done. And with that, he's back to even overall. A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard, because this is a short par 5. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. Time for the 5th shot. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That was sensational, Luke.
And back to the course with the live action. This shot coming from around 220 yards. 5 shots off the pace. Opting for the 3-wood. Even for the day, trying to break into the top 20. Ooh, right by the hole. Come on, let's make this putt. You'll move inside the top 20 if you do. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 1 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Is that right? I think so. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, Kevin Kisner's just getting ready to hit here on the 8th.
This would be a great up and down. let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 8th. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 4 strokes. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Good looking shot this. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. That goes down for an eagle.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left.
Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 6 iron here. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
This putt's looking right around 28 feet, I'd say.
Oh, just missed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. It's on a good line. Good putt, that.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
We're over on the 18th hole, guys. This is Billy Horschel's next win.
This is their 5th shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well, it'd be nice to see them bounce back after the drop shot at the last. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. And this effort by Kevin Kisner was just a little while ago.
Tell you what, from the fairway bunker, this is one you got to keep your eyes on.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 7th position. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. And he holds it. What a putt. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And let's have another look at that one. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Well, who doesn't love a short par 4? Is it time to be aggressive or lay back?
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Second shot here on the 12th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. It was on a good line. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Currently 4 under for the event. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Wonderfully played. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
I think this is about a 24-foot putt from my guess.
Get in the hole. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. He's currently tied for 3rd.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Well played, mate. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
Tied for first place. Now let's see how they handle the pressure.
And it's time to recap that play. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, well holed.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. This hole here is a par 4. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get down. Nicely done. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Oh, I like the look of this. That's outstanding. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And let's have one more look at that shot. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Ouch. That's the awful S word. Shake that one. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Big par saver coming up for this fella. This one's dialed in. Oh, so close. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Currently 6 under for the event. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead. Well struck. Second shot here at the 18th. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And John, what's this one looking like?
I don't know how much of this one they can get. It ended up quite deep down into this rough.
This one might need to get down a little. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
It's on a great line. Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
Rich, this is something you can understand. This player now a major champion.
Luke, life-changing indeed, I have to say. I'm thrilled for this player as I know what is in store from them. It's a life-changing moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Evergreen Classic is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, let's get right into it. Take us through the opening hole of this course.
Opening hole at Victory Village, 456 yards, par 4 for the back tees. And this is so cool. I love this hole. 4 bunkers, all of them waiting to capture a wayward tee shot, but find the fairway, and you have just a beauty of a second shot. They'll tuck that pin over the left-hand side, bringing all 4 of those bunkers into play. All sorts of room out on the right to miss it. This hole is one of my favorites to play all year long in the PGA Tour.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one should find the rough. Never looked like an 8-iron to me. That was a bit too much club. Getting ready to play their third. Four feet to the cup.
That starts off on a good line.
And down she goes. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. That's the right option. Put it back in play. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
That one's headed left. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This one's for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the hybrid. This one is headed to the right. That's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
And that brings to an end that hole. Time to head to the fourth hole for this incredible highlight.
This is his third.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Quality shot, that one. Just put right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the fifth. Uh-oh, shanked that one. Now man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here, and they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
This one might roll into the rough. Let's head over to the 10th. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Getting ready to...
Right to left here, wants to work it against the wind.
Opting for the 5-wood. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. And here we are with their 4th. Oh, well done. It's just about 3 feet away. It's got a chance. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at +1 for the tournament. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Down here on the 7th hole now. This is Kevin Kisner.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Good shot there.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Oh, what a great stroke. Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Yeah, not much to sweat there. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Nicely done.
From around 180 yards out.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Woo, back there, horsey. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Wow, that's misjudged. He has this putt to save his par.
This one's looking good.
Well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. That was absolutely murdered. Time to resume the play at the 10th hole. And here we are with the third shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
And they're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be careful getting out of this one.
Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's a handy shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one has eyes for the hole. That's well holed. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. This would be a great up and down. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card. This hole is a long par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
From about 200 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Oh, this looks pure. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm over here on the 16th hole. We have Ian Poulter just about ready to hit from 28 feet out.
And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Time for the second shot at the 12th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 14th, and this is Tony Finau.
This is from miles away. And back to the course with the live action. Rich, we know Tony Finau is a big man, but he's also big on talent, isn't he?
And he's got a big heart as well. I have to say, he would probably be voted the nicest guy on tour year in and year out. But don't let his demeanor fool you. He is a fierce competitor and can overtake and overpower any golf course at any given moment.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Not a bad line, this. Solid par putt, that. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Let's hope this player will finally get aggressive and take the head cover off. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Do it.
Bit disappointing, that one. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's head over to the 15th hole, shall we?
From here, 110 yards to the pin.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Let's return to live play now. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. Par putt coming up here. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently a couple under for the event. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. This is a superb shot from Patrick Cantlay.
Third shot now.
Second shot here on the 15th. Needs this one to kick right. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And that putt will end up short. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. It's tracking. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
A bit short with that effort.
That's a good putt to make. He'll take that. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, guys, they might be able to get a good look at this. It's sitting pretty good here on the first cut.
Just hoping for an outcome now. This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. A few shots under par at the moment. Okay, steady now. Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. And Cooge currently leads this one. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th.
Shank, party of 1.
Bit wayward there. This lie's not great. Atta boy, good shot. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face. Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Wow. Take that. That's quality. Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70. Nice stroke. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. No victory, but certainly plenty of experience to be gained from that performance.
Always something to learn in this game, and hopefully this player has learned a lot.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.